What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, coming to you from freezing cold Katowice, Poland, where we just completed another day's live stream, and it's been fantastic so far. If you guys are missing out, you need to check out Clash of Clans' official YouTube page, and you can see the live streams there on demand, or you can catch them live at about 3 a.m. Pacific time. Because the clan that we are hosting here in Poland is Chinese, so they're trying to broadcast the streams so that a lot of the home audience can watch. So yeah, it means that the US, it's not so convenient. But let me tell you, if you're missing it, you're missing some really exciting attacks. Today's attacks were the bat spell. Okay, the bat spell was featured so much because the defending clan had so many single target infernos in their war bases. And so I thought, you know, we would throw some attacks together, talk a little bit about the seasonal, the new troops, and of course the new bat spell. I know that I just made a video about the bat spell post-nerf and all of the interesting things about it. And then, right after I make that video, we watched 3-star after 3-star with mass bat spells and lava hounds, but again, specifically against a base that was just not set up for it, or bases, I should say. Having all single target infernos is going to be a thing of the past. Now, of course, multi-target infernos make the attack or the base weak towards, say, anything with big tanky units or Queen Walk. And then you've got single target extremely vulnerable to the bat spell, and it was just a blast to watch. I will try to feature some of these attacks later on this week in my own videos, but again, check out the live stream. Of course, you could watch it live. You could see Galadon and Woody and our host Renee working together to bring you some amazing attacks. It is a lot of fun, and it is going on for 7 days. It is going to be a busy week here in Poland. We are here right up until Christmas, flying home just the day before Christmas Eve, so just barely making it home for Christmas. But it's worth it. It is a lot of fun here, and it's fun to watch some of the best clans in the world attack using the brand new bat spell. We have seen a little bit of use of El Primo and the Ice Golem. It's sad to see that El Primo is just a seasonal troop. I think that he is a lot of fun to use. The Ice Golem, the freeze, pretty darn epic, if I do say. I mean, to have that much of a freeze spell with a troop, the bonus of a troop is just, it's crazy to watch. So what, yes, I did here was I went out and found some bases in multiplayer that I attacked with just basically all the new stuff. So we brought Ice Golems, El Primos, and bat spells. And of course, again, you're looking at a base that just happened to be very vulnerable to the bat spell. Now, you'll see I'm dropping the bat spells on the edges of the map, and that's more for effect than anything else, because the really good war attackers will simply wait until the units have distracted the key defenses like wizard towers, air defenses, Inferno towers, and then drop the bat spells directly on them. And it works out really well. It is a lot of fun to watch. I just, for some reason, thought it would be cool to drop them on the side and watch them all kind of accumulate. It's more fun to watch for me. A ton of them bunch up together, but again, definitely more effective to drop them right on the defense after it's been distracted. So speaking of distracted, the Ice Golem is so much fun to watch. Not distracting, but freezing repeatedly. Check it out in the core. The Town Hall getting frozen over and over and over again right here as Ice Golem after Ice Golem eventually goes down. Now, unfortunately, they don't have anybody in there with them to help out. The Barb King is knocking on the door. He's trying to get in. The Archer Queen is a long ways from the core, and it didn't look like I had any chance to finish this with a 3-star. It's going to be close, but the Barbarian King is going to fall to all of the defenses in the core. Of course, you got a maxed out Giga Tesla, a couple of Expos, and that hidden Tesla that's popped up. But here comes our friend, our hero, our heroine, the Archer Queen, on her way towards the center of this base to attempt to complete the 3-star. So that's just, I'll pose this question. This is not a 99 or 100 episode, but right here, are we going to 3-star this base? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Is it possible as the Archer Queen moves in? And one little bit of information I didn't give you, That's right, the Town Hall was one shot away from going down, and then the Queen gets dumb. Right here, I knew this would happen. She's not going to go around, she goes through the wall, costs a few extra seconds, but luckily, or maybe not, she's able to complete the 3-star. What about a giant bomb? What is lying in wait for us between here and the end of the road? Obviously, it looks like she's working hard to get to the gem box. At least that's what Peter would say. But nope, she is after the barracks. And here we go. Is it going to happen? Can she grab it, or will she get blown up? And the answer is, of course. Come on, it's Galadon. It's a 3-star. Okay, well, if you say, of course, it's Galadon, then you probably thought it was a 2-star, but whatever. Okay, let's move on. So now we're going to attack a war base. So I thought it would be fun just to try attacking a war base. Again, this is not the ideal base to go after. This is not a bat spell tutorial. This is just spamming El Primos, Ice Golems, and bat spells like crazy and just kind of seeing what happens. So yes, Lost Phoenix is in preparation for the next big Clan War Leagues, and I'll tell you right now, we are kind of in the middle of it, and I need to make an episode about this because surprisingly enough, I did not expect us to necessarily promote to the next league, but I think we have a chance right now. Last season, we didn't even come close to 1st or 2nd place in Champion 3 to get to Champion 2, and this season, it looks like we could crush the opposition. So it's really interesting to see the balances, the change of the way Clan War Leagues are starting to evolve, and exactly where clans are going to end up kind of restores my hope that Lost Phoenix could someday make it to Champion 1. That is obviously, at the current time, the current state of the game, it's the pinnacle of Clan War Leagues. Is it going to stay that way? Maybe, maybe not. I would not be a bit surprised based upon what I've seen if we saw new leagues being added. Remember, I mean, it's Champion. What's above Champion? Of course, there's Titan. And above Titan is Legend. Does that necessarily mean those are coming to Clash of Clans in CWL? No, but they obviously left room for it just in case. And I'm anticipating that eventually we will see more leagues above Champion 1 just in order to whittle down the field to a smaller field of truly, truly elite clans. So this attack, not quite a 3-star, but there are definitely a lot of 3-stars coming this week in CWL, so I hope that you guys come check out the live stream. I, of course, will be featuring some attacks for and against Lost Phoenix on my own channel, but a lot of excitement happening as we close in on Christmas. So, speaking of Christmas, I know a lot of players are excited about the update. Well, okay, we have both parties, we have both sides, some people excited, some people not that excited, but it seems universal that everybody is starting to get a little bit eager to see the Christmas tree spawn in their own base, and for some reason we have not seen it happen yet. And I was curious as to why this was happening. It turns out, here's the post from Darian on the forums recently, that apparently Supercell just intends to have one special obstacle appear at a time. It has something to do with a programming code or whatever it may be. So right now we've got the spiky cactus that is showing up in celebration of Brawl Stars, and after that ends, I'm guessing within the next week or so, we should see that beautiful Tesla-themed 2018 Christmas tree showing up on bases across the land. Okay, I've got a few other questions that I wanted to field before the end of the episode. Well, maybe some comments as well. Of course, the audience is split over whether or not Peter is a good addition to the end of the videos. Just like everything else that ever comes to Clash of Clans, players are arguing over whether or not Peter should be featured in any of my videos, or if this is a welcome break. You know what I think. Okay, and right here, okay, now this goes out to anybody and everybody who tries to contact me over issues with your account. Just let me make it clear. I do not work for Supercell, I'm not employed by them, contracted by them, and I don't have a super secret line to their player support. You need to use in-game support to try to get in touch for something like that, and I realize that sometimes it takes longer than you would like. Oh, and also, whatever you do, don't post your personal information, especially on YouTube. You're probably not going to get the results that you were looking for. In regards to the update, it's true, as always, everybody disagrees. Lots of people prejudged the bat spell and now they're being shocked by its results. I personally am kind of happy with it. And yes, it's true, ground did see some love this update, but air attacks have absolutely been strengthened by the presence of the bat spell. And no, I am not suggesting that Supercell nerf the bat spell. Just saying it, you never know. And last but not least, to address this one last time, Clan War League mismatches, they are going to work themselves out over time. Remember that skill will determine where your clan lands, and that may mean that you will face higher town halls or lower town halls in the long run. It's going to take a couple more seasons before it is straightened out, just through natural osmosis of skill and town hall levels. Thank you guys as always for watching all the way to the end of the episode. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, get ready for the rest of the Clan War Leagues happening this week live on Clash of Clans YouTube page. Have a great day, be kind to the people, be kind to animals. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks. Listen, do you hear that? Do you hear that right now? Silence. Sweet, sweet silence.